Hey guys, and welcome back to Top 5 Esports. Today, we'll be breaking down the specialists in Black Ops 4, the good, the bad, and the downright broken. Since Call of Duty games have a class system tied to them, it makes it easier for players with certain playstyles to find their footing in the game, ensuring that players can play their game the way they want to. With that said, let's rank all 10 classes in Black Ops 4. But before we get started, we want to hear from you. Which of the specialists is your favorite to use? Do you think any one of them is overpowered? Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's get straight into the video. Number 10. Starting off our list, we have Prophet. Prophet's main role is disruption, and he causes chaos throughout the map. His first unique ability is a Seeker Mine, which tracks enemies, and when it hits them, it stuns and shocks them. In most cases, the victim is unable to move, which allows Prophet to make an easy kill. What puts him at the start of this list and makes him arguably the worst class is because the Seeker Mine is good on paper, but in the game it's easily countered and very slow. That means that most players will really only reap one benefit from Prophet, which is the Tempest. Number 9. Next up, we have Crash. Crash can be thought of as a support or healer class. He comes with an assault pack, which drops additional ammo for allies and gives a bonus score for kills. He also comes with Attack 5, which boosts max health and also heals wounds for both himself and up to 4 allies. This also works through walls. But while he's a useful healer and has a bonus ammo pack for his team, he has no combat-oriented skill, and this gives him little to no presence in a holding point if needed. He'll almost always be gunned down by a class with a damage or defense-based skill. It's best to just keep moving and stay behind the lines as a healer. That means players won't be getting into a ton of action while playing Crash. Number 8. Next up is Nomad. Nomad is an ambush specialist, which is great for catching enemies off guard. His first ability is the Mesh Mine. It plants an explosive tripwire between 2 adjacent surfaces and damages enemies that go past. His other ability is a K9 unit, which calls a deadly K9 to follow you and patrol an area. Nomad is ranked higher than Crash and Prophet on this list because the Mesh Mine is a good way to close off routes to enemies. The only issue is it's very bright and easily spotted. The K9 unit is definitely the redeeming part about Nomad though. Not only does it distract the enemy and possibly get you instant kills, it also draws the fire away from you, allowing you to go in for an easy kill. Number 7. Next up is Battery. Battery is the first female class on this list. Her ability is the Cluster Grenade, which, when fired, sticks to surfaces and then disperses into much smaller grenades, which then explode. Her other ability is a War Machine, which summons a grenade launcher that fires bouncing grenades that either detonate after a fixed time or detonate on impact with an enemy. War Machine is almost always an easy kill, but Battery is here due to her Cluster Grenade not being too much of a threat. Number 6. Next up, we have Ruin. Ruin's first ability is a grapple gun that allows him to quickly traverse around the map. His second ability is the Grav Slam, which triggers a short but aggressive leap, which deals huge damage around the point of impact. Ruin is a great way to move around the map to catch an enemy off guard or even evade them. The Grav Slam is great for dealing damage to multiple enemies at one time. The only issue is it has a rather long cooldown. Number 5. At number 5, we have Ajax. His first ability is a 9-bang. This is a tactical grenade, which is thrown and can flash, stun, and incapacitate enemies all at once. His second ability is a ballistic shield, which summons a movable shield that has a slot for shooting through. He's a great tank and a person to have on the front line, but we ranked him at number 5 because it's easy to run around him and shoot from behind where he's vulnerable. Number 4. Seraph is the second female class on this list and takes the number 4 spot. Her first ability is Tac Deploy, which deploys a beacon allowing your teammates to deploy or spawn from that location. Her next ability is the Annihilator, which summons a high damage revolver, which has increased armor penetration and can usually kill with one shot. Seraph is a great aggressive class to put on the front line because she can infiltrate an enemy line and place a Tac Deploy for her allies to spawn from. If you have good aim, the Annihilator can basically kill with one shot, and it's extremely effective at penetrating armor. Number 3. Our number 3 spot is Torque. His first ability is Razor Wire, which places a razor wire that damages and slows enemies down that cross it. His second ability is the Barricade. It deploys a reinforced cover protection while securing objectives. It also has a built-in microwave field that slows and damages enemies. Torque is a great way to manipulate enemy movement. His abilities can be used both to damage enemies and seal off certain areas for your team. Number 2. Firebreak takes the number 2 spot on this list. His first ability is the Reactor Core, which enables him to emit a damaging radiation field that both wounds enemies and reduces their maximum health for a certain period of time. His next ability, the Purifier, is where he gets his name. It summons a flamethrower, which burns enemies close to him to a crisp. Number 1. The number 1 spot goes to Recon. The Sensor Dart is his first ability, and it reveals enemies within its proximity, allowing your allies to see them as well. His second ability is the Vision Pulse, which scans the surrounding area and reveals all enemies to your allies. This is effectively a smaller version of the UAV score streak. While the other classes on this list have an insane damage potential, there's no point to having a lot of damage if you can't deal it. Recon is the most impactful class in the game because it enables all of the other classes on your team to use their skills in the most effective way. Since your allies will be able to take advantage of your abilities, it will increase their chances of getting kills and increasing your score. Well, that about does it for this list. Black Ops 4 has a lot of specialists available to players to experiment with. This list is just our opinions on how they rank. While your favorite specialists may be lower on this list, that doesn't mean that they're bad. We only rank them based on how effective each specialist could be for an entire team playing together. Ultimately, it's up to the player to learn to use each of these classes effectively. If an entire team is made up of the same specialist class, it won't be as effective as a team functioning together and using different specialists in one game. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. If you enjoyed today's top 5, please like and share it down below. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.